Good Saturday evening, meteorologist Nick Kelly here. We had quite a mild day, certainly milder than normal across the Ozarks thanks to some returning sunshine today, but the clouds will thicken back up as we continue through the evening, which is hinting that our next storm system is ready to come out of the Rockies and the Plains and right toward us for the Christmas holiday. You can see the storm system comprised by quite a few components here. In fact, we have one cold front stretching from Nebraska down through Colorado and New Mexico, and another one stretching from the western U.S., the northern Rockies, and into the northern plains. Those two cold fronts, along with this upper level component to the storm system, those will all work together to make sure that we see rain chances pick up for the holiday this year and certainly result in quite a bit of colder air coming in to wrap up the year next week. As far as Futurecast goes in the short term, I think we are staying dry for the evening and to begin the overnight hours, but I am on board with what Futurecast is suggesting here, that we see our cloud cover continue to pick back up through the course of the night. By sunrise, Christmas Eve morning, I would not be shocked if we had some rain on radar, favoring areas along and west of U.S. Highway 65. And even though this run of Futurecast wants to hold back on rain overtaking much of the area, I still think we'll see our rain chances ramp up in general through the day on Christmas Christmas Eve under otherwise cloudy skies, which will continue to hold as we go through the rest of the day ahead. Here's Christmas Eve night. Radar returns here might suggest some moderate pockets of rain and maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but nothing severe expected if you're going out to any services Christmas Eve evening or the late night Christmas services. And as far as Christmas morning goes, rain and even scattered showers will still be around to start the day out, but by late morning, I think we'll be dry slotted, so we'll be looking calm for the rest of Christmas Day, but we are definitely going to notice that colder air coming in while the clouds hang tough for the rest of the holiday. As far as potential rain amounts with this storm system coming in, areas in the eastern half of the Ozarks should see no more than half an inch or 6/10 of an inch, but the heavier amounts are going to favor the western half of the region, where amounts will vary between 3/4 of an inch to maybe some areas like Joplin pushing 2 inches of rain. So everybody will get rain out of the storm system, but certainly the higher amounts will be favoring the western half of the region. Once we get beyond these rain chances after Christmas morning, it's all about that colder air coming in and holding tough through much of next week. But this upper level low may have a few additional impulses to send through here. That could result in maybe some widely scattered rain and even snow showers for the northwestern parts of the Ozarks Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday evening next week. And some of that activity could linger for parts of the northern Ozarks by next Wednesday. Then we're going to see the weather dry out, but notice how that colder air is going to really stick with us through much of next week and even as we head into the next holiday weekend and even right up into New Year's Eve. So next week's headlines overall suggesting that with that upper level low around, can't rule out some possible rain and snow showers scattered in nature for some, not for all, for Tuesday and Wednesday. A lot of accumulations with that, with the way things look. Maybe half an inch or less of snow if it can line up. We'll keep an eye on that over the next few days. But so far I'm seeing little impacts with those precipitation chances. But certainly we are all going to feel the cold, in fact colder than normal, to take us through the rest of next week. So let's break down temperatures here. We'll drop to 53 by the overnight hours in Springfield and Harrison with a south-southeasterly breeze at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow, only the upper 50s. 57 in Springfield, 58 in Harrison, and that's despite that southeast breeze at 10 and maybe as high as 25 miles per hour, with gusts, by the way, trying to push near 30 or 35 miles per hour for some during the day tomorrow. Here's midnight, Christmas Eve. Everybody will be mainly in the middle to upper 50s, but overall I think we'll see these numbers drop back into the lower to middle 50s by about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Then we'll see these numbers at their highest during the day. 3 o'clock, most spots in the upper 50s. Then here's how we'll play out temperatures for Christmas Day. Midnight highs in the mid-50s. By 7 o'clock Christmas morning, numbers in the 40s return for the western half of the Ozarks, and then everybody will see temperatures drop through the day. In fact, by Monday evening, we will have these numbers for many of us back in the mid to upper 30s. So the temperature trend beyond Christmas Day will keep us cooler than normal. 39 Tuesday, mid to upper 30s Wednesday, and even if we jump back into the lower to middle 40s for Thursday and Friday, these numbers will still be below the average high of 45 degrees. So we're going to hold on to clouds, rain chances off and on for Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. Then after we get past temperatures in the 50s Christmas Eve, we'll see numbers dropping through the day on Christmas, lows in the 20s by Tuesday morning, taking us into next weekend, and those afternoon highs in the 30s Tuesday and Wednesday, and still below normal, even though they'll jump into the 40s by Thursday and Friday.